It's going to be a whirlwind week of confirmation hearings on Capitol Hill. More than a dozen of President-elect Donald Trump's administration picks will be getting grilled by lawmakers, and that's going to begin as soon as tomorrow. 14 are up for questioning this week alone. That includes Defense Secretary nominee Pete Hegseth, who begins the process tomorrow, and Trump's choice for Attorney General Pam Bondi, who will appear twice. Senate Majority Leader John Thune told CBS News many will get through, but, quote, we'll see about all of them. CBS News Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes joins me now to discuss. She's in West Palm Beach, Florida. All right, Nancy, good to see you. What's the latest that you're hearing on the push to release Pete Hegseth's FBI background check before his hearing, which will begin tomorrow?
Right. This is a big fight on Capitol Hill, Vlad. Good to see you. Pete Hegseth, as you'll recall, faced a really bumpy start to his confirmation process. Lots of questions raised about mismanagement of both staff and finances at a couple of veterans groups, questions about sexual misconduct in the past, questions about his personal behavior, and those questions linger. Republicans had argued, look, the FBI is going to look into all of this, and then we'll have all the facts. Well, the FBI has looked into it. It has shared what it found with the top Democrat and the top Republican on the Armed Services Committee, which will be holding the hearing tomorrow, the confirmation hearing for Hegseth. But there are other members of that committee who are saying, hey, I'd really like to see what's in that background report as well. Mostly Democrats, in fact, all Democrats right now, who are saying they have deep concerns about Hegseth. They want to know exactly what the FBI found. Republicans are pushing back. They say this is standard protocol. That information simply goes to the chair of the committee, the ranking member of the committee, and then it filters down. Democrats are arguing this is a special case. In the words of Tammy Duckworth, the Democratic senator from Illinois who is on the committee, who is a veteran herself, who lost her legs in combat, she says Pete Hegseth has managed fewer people than the manager of an Applebee's and therefore deserves additional scrutiny. This confirmation hearing is going to be quite a barn burner tomorrow, Vlad.
So, Nancy, during that confirmation hearing, the information that was gathered for this FBI background check, will members of the Senate use? I'm wondering, how does it play into the confirmation hearings? How are senators prepared to ask questions if they are not familiar with whatever that FBI background check came up with?
Well, whether they have the information or not, there's still a lot of questions they're going to ask. They're going to ask about allegations of sexual misconduct. They're going to ask him, for example, are you facing any other lawsuits that we don't know about? Are you facing any other allegations that could interfere with your ability to run the largest military on Earth? They'd like to have all the facts before them when they ask those questions. They'd like to know what the FBI found as pertains to those questions. If they don't have it, it's not going to stop them from asking. It's just going to mean that they're going to have to either take Hegseth's word for it, or they're just going to press him all that much harder to try to get to the truth.
All right, Nancy Cordes for us this morning. Nancy, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.